So we want to look at this. What's up, Soul Squad? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why does somebody do my bun? My head want to itch. Happy Thursday. We made it through another day. Hey, Miss Love 01. Hey, Miss Hers. Happy Thursday. How you guys doing? Hey, Michelle. How you guys doing on this Thursday morning? The week is almost over. Hey, Amy. Oh, have a good workout. Hey, Miss Sophisticated Lady. Hey, Miss Greta. Yeah, because it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are for your Thursday check-in. Because for me, it's afternoon because it's after 12. Just a little after 12. Not that much. It's a little after 12. But I came on to do this Thursday morning check-in, to say hi, see what y'all doing, because unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for long. I got something I have to do. But I know what I had to do yesterday, what I did yesterday, I still got to do today. But yesterday, I was unable to check in. So I was like, let me check in before I roll out and be busy and be gone all day doing what I have to do. Oh, thank you, Miss Sophisticated Lady. She said, I told my daughter to subscribe to your channel. Um, yesterday wasn't a day of I was running errands, so it really wasn't an enjoyment day. I was doing some personal stuff with family, but stuff got done that need to get done, and I'm about to go out again today. Um, so I want to do my check-in. What'd you say? So to sin is bright and shiny sorrow. Hey, Miss Jenkins. Now, okay, lady, we seen somebody who came over us last week and said that you sent them or something. But I don't know, but I think this person may have been a troll or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I remember a situation. Yeah, yes, most definitely. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. The sun is nice to shine. That was your daughter? Oh my goodness. I think we tagged her as a troll. Cause I think those one of the days when the trolls was in here messing with us really bad. And yeah, and then we went on Discord. I was like, and she used her name talking about Sophisticated Lady Center. Oh, you tell her we apologize. But we be up here on troll alert, and we be like, oh, and you know how they be using other people's names, saying this and saying that. Your daughter probably said, Mom, why you recommend to that channel? People kick me out and all kinds of stuff. Oh, oh man, I apologize so much. We all do. Hey, Nina, 7730. I think I remember that day. I think it was like one day last week. They be having us in such an uproar. Our God is up. Oh my goodness. Tell her I apologize. Tell her we don't roll like that over here. Oh man. Tell her come on back. And then this time she tell the sophisticated lady daughter and put a red heart next to it. And then that way we know, okay, that's her daughter, y'all. That's her daughter. Because we sure did get her up out of here. I do apologize. These see, they be having us kick out good people recommendations and everything. Because they just be messing with us so bad. But it is Thursday. It is Throwback Thursday, y'all. It is Throwback Thursday. How you guys doing? I know you're ready for the weekend. The weekends. Thank you so much. Um, we're ready for the weekend. The weekend is almost here. I really don't have no plans. I really don't have no plans. But what I do have to tell you guys, if you're in the DMV area, my next dinner sale is on June the 15th, and I am currently taking orders. My next dinner sale is June the 15th. It's $20 a plate. I'm doing a whole turkey wing dinner. I'm doing a turkey wing dinner. So I told you guys I'm doing it every other weekend. So last weekend I did fish. This weekend, not doing nothing. But the next following weekend is June the 15th, which is Saturday. Unfortunately, I won't be going on my trip that I wanted to go on. But so I'll still be able to work. So if you guys want to put in your order for your turkey wing dinner, it's $flour, FLOUR 54, $flour, FLOUR 54 at for my cash app. And it's gonna be a picture of my flower and the name gonna say Deron Waller. Make sure you include your email, but I give you time and location for pickup. But yeah, so on June the 15th, so you have like 2 weeks to put your order in. I'm doing prepaid orders only prepaid orders. And if I think it's gonna end on the 13th. By the 13th, I will total up how many prepaid orders that I have, and then I know how much food I'm gonna start shopping for on the 14th. But it's a turkey wing dinner. I'm doing dinners every other weekend. So I'm doing them every other weekend versus every weekend. So the 15th will be the next one. It's gonna be a turkey wing dinner with the works, with the string beans with some smoked turkey meat in it, some macaroni, some yams, and the turkey wings, and probably some type of Hawaiian rolls. I'm not making no cornbread. Probably some type of Hawaiian rolls, and I think I'm gonna do banana pudding for dessert. And I'll do a little banana pudding cups for dessert. So desserts, of course, are sold separately, and the banana pudding cups gonna be like $7. So the banana pudding cups are sold separately, and so if you're in the DMV area, if you want to do pre-orders only, you got it to the 13th to put your pre-orders in at Soulfult. What I say it was $flour, FLOUR 54, and the name gonna say Deron Waller, or you can PayPal me at soulfultvlogs at gmail.com, and let me know it's for dinner and put your email for you get your location, time, and pickup. Because location has changed. You went to the two other locations last time. No longer gonna be at those two locations. Location has changed for pickup, so you must include your email on your pre-order. And pre-orders start today, and you have from today up until the 13th of June to get your order in. And unfortunately, we cannot deliver. I don't have transportation to deliver. A couple people want to know if I deliver to Alexander, to Montgomery County. I said, unfortunately, I don't. So I only could guarantee you that you have to pick your order up for now. That's all I knew. Only thing new I got going on. I got a couple of videos coming up today. Well, not videos, they shorts on the vlogging channel. The food channel is on a hiatus. Girl gotta get to the grocery store. I'm going to the grocery store on Monday. Hey, Cheryl Lynn, I'm going to the grocery store on Monday. So food videos won't resume back into next week. But again, If you're in the DV area, you want a turkey wing dinner on the 15th. I am taking pre-orders now, and this time you must leave your email because the pickup is not in the same location. Yes, that's correct. $flower 54 Deron Waller. Or you the turkey wing dinner is going to be $20. The banana pudding cup is going to be $7. And just do your pre-order, get your pre-order in, and leave your email. If you picked up dinner previously, it's not at the same location, so you must give me your email. And this is for June the 15th. Turkey wing dinner, mac and cheese, string beans for smoked turkey meat, yams, and dessert and roll. So it's $20 a plate, and I give out nice size plates for $20 too. Um, Other than that, that's all I got going on right now. Um, Taking care of some family business, and that's just really it. And besides, I do got two videos come up, but they're gonna be two shorts today. They two shorts because they the little short video. I will be going live on my TikTok today. I just don't know what time. So get your notifications ready if you're on TikTok. And you know what I do on TikTok, guys? I play music on TikTok. Uh, so um So if you have a TikTok but you have your notifications turned off, and if you follow me on TikTok at Soulfult45, go find me on TikTok. Go get a follow and hit your notification bell because that's where I play my music at. So if you want to listen to some music and have a good time, I've been playing music over there now. I did 2 days now, and I'll be playing music at least 4 days out the week on TikTok. So I already did it 2 days this week, and I'm gonna do it 2 more days. So I'm actually going tonight and probably be Sunday night. It's gonna be Thursday because Friday I be on Discord playing music. Saturday we show movies on Discord. So it'll probably be tonight music on TikTok, and then Friday afternoon. Cause Friday night I be on Discord. Friday afternoon. Yes, I do make homemade banana pudding. I make my own custard. I mix my own custard. But this time I am making the magnolia banana pudding recipe because it's much easier for me for what I'm doing. I have a video on how you make that magnolia recipe, and it's really, really good. And when I say it's really good, it is so good. But typically for the holidays and stuff, I make my own custard. I have maybe 3 different banana pudding recipes up on my channel. 2 of them making banana pudding by scratch using your using making your own custard, and the one I have making the world's famous that other banana pudding from that store, the Magnolia banana pudding. I just said the name, forgot already. Girl, your memory just short. And I like them both ways, particularly for my family. I always do homemade custard myself. And I didn't grow up like that because my mom was not a baker. She baked, but oh, your daughter's name is Sweet Music. Okay, okay, thank you. I got that. But I didn't grow up with it being homemade made. I grew up being made by the box. 'Cause my mom, she's a cook. You know how some people be a cook, but they're not a baker? My mom was a cook, but not a baker. So I grew up with everything being made from the box and stuff. But as I got older and was in school and taking home ec and all that stuff, that's where my love for baking came from. And I started, making stuff from scratch and homemade and stuff. So, hey, Selena. So that's how I started baking once I got in junior high school. But I learned how to do all that stuff. Hey, Penny. So, yeah. And I like baking. I really do like baking. I'm so upset that my hands don't allow me to bake the way I used to bake anymore. Because with the frosting and the icing and pastry bags and squeezing and holding, since I have this arthritis. My hands, you ask any baker there, any pastry chef, when you're in the when you're in that world making wedding cakes and all that stuff. Hey, good morning, Amaze Me. You will actually your hands are very crucial and delicate when it comes to that type of work. And you see a lot of bakers and stuff do retire early because they start getting arthritis in their hands and stuff, and it's not a good feeling. So I always wanted to be a baker, but right now I love sweets, all kinds. Yes, sweets are my downfall. Cake is my downfall because I want to make this chantilly cake next week. I'm making this chantilly cake. I've been seeing it everywhere. It's summertime. It's a light cake. Well, it's not summertime yet. It's springtime. It'll be summertime, June the 20th. Might as well say because June the 20th right around the corner. It's the official start of summer, June the 20th. It's the 20th or the 25th. One of them, but I think it's June the 20th, official start of summer. And it's the chantilly cake I always want to make. And when I go to the grocery store next week, I'm going to get all the ingredients for it and I'm going to make it. And I think this is the perfect summer cake. It's a vanilla cake, but it's light and it's airy. And it's filled with your favorite berries. Yeah, sweets are my problem too. And it's filled with your favorite berries. Like for me, I'm going to use strawberry, blackberries, and blueberries. Some people use strawberry, blackberries, and raspberries. Raspberries tend to be a little tart. But I'm going to use strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries in mine. And make this beautiful chantilly cream frosting made with mascarpone cheese. And it's gonna be so good, y'all. I can't wait to make this chantilly cake. And it's a real light fruit cake for the summertime. And it's a refrigerated cake. This is a cake most definitely got going refrigerated because it's made with chantilly. The frosting is really light. Well, mascarpone cheese and regular cream cheese and whipped cream. It's a it helps stabilize it. It's a very look, I'm very sophisticated. It's a very sophisticated, delicate, and light cake. And and it goes in the refrigerator. Anybody heard of chantilly cake? And that's what I want to make next week. Thank you. How you pronounced it. And so look it up. If you go look up a chantilly cake on YouTube, man, I'm telling you, Bill, don't look that cake up. Cause you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta find this cake. When I say this cake looks so good and it make you wanna come through the screen, oh my goodness. And like I say, it's a fruit cake. It is a berry fruit cake. So you could just use plain strawberries with it or strawberries and raspberries. I'm using blackberries, strawberries, and blueberry in mine because I love a good blackberry. Look, it's hot like summer. It sure is hot outside like summer because we done had some hot weather. But by me living in the basement, my apartment be jive like cool. So like when they been having the air conditioning on, I've been having to tell them, y'all gotta cut that AC off. I don't know what the weather's like outside. It may be hot outside. Hey, Miss Benny. Hey, Chris. It may be hot outside, but inside because you basically when you live in a house. When we used to live in my grandparents' house, okay, I found the shit. Guys, what I'm saying, look at it. Look at it. Them videos is like, whoa, I need this cake in my life. But I heard they sell this cake at, is it Whole Foods? They say Whole Foods got a good variation of this cake. I think somebody say Sam's Club too. I never had it before. Never had it before. So when I make it, this is my first time making it. And whether or not it be trial and error, whether or not the video come out good or bad, I'm still gonna post it because, like I say, like if you do something for the first time and it don't come out right, and you learn from the mistakes of it, especially when it comes to baking, because we do a lot of cooking, but Yes, we do a lot of cooking. And one thing about, we know, like when we cook our food, we be like, oh, I don't measure the food. You just put the seasons in there till the ancestors tell you to stop, or until your taste, then you get that certain flavor. But it's so different when it comes to baking. You have to be leveled, you have to be measured. The ingredients have to be, baking a cake, you gotta have room temperature ingredients, all types of stuff. Unlike when it comes to when you're making biscuits, everything have to be cold. And you don't want everything with a biscuit, everything has to be cold for you get that great fluffy biscuit. Um so yeah, so they asked me to let's cook live and do some ingredients. I was thinking maybe what I wanted to cook live with y'all is some biscuits. Because I know a lot of people be struggling with their biscuits. And I was like, maybe what I should cook live with them is like a breakfast biscuit sandwich. Because I love biscuits and I'm going to the grocery store next week and I love breakfast. So I was like, maybe we should cook live a live tutorial on making homemade biscuits. What do you guys think? Tasha 2.0 and Taylor and them like, when you gonna do a live video? You should have us get the ingredients so we could cook along with you. So I was thinking, yes, and it amazed me. So I was thinking biscuits. I do make rolls, Miss Fisher, but me and my rolls have not really became great friends yet. When I say that, it's that roles are still something that I tackle here and there. Like I can make them one time and they come out perfect. Then I make them another time, they'll come out doughy. I'll be like, damn, what did I do wrong? Was the measurements on for something? So me and Rose are not best friends yet. But me and Biscuits, oh, we'd had a long relationship. I have a past with Biscuits, and me and her, we fought a good fight. We fought a good fight, and I ultimately came out on top when it comes to Biscuits, because it took years of constantly trying to get a good biscuit recipe, constantly just getting it done, getting it done, getting it done, and just kept not giving up on biscuits until I got to the point where that girl, I could make a good biscuit just like that now. Really good. And the key element about biscuits is the coldness. It's just about keeping everything cold, So I'm going to the grocery store on Monday. Look, you got a bad relationship with gravy. Sometimes we get along and sometimes we don't. That's me and Rose, truly. That's me and Rose. So I'm going to grocery store on Monday. I'm trying to figure out what day I want to do it on. Because I'm gonna list all the ingredients that you need to get on the community board. So on my food channel, just make sure that you guys got that bell, so that, because I think a bell go off as well. But yes, I know everything. Everything has to be cold to make a good biscuit. To make a good biscuit, everything has to be cold. Sometimes when I be making my biscuits, I hate that I used to have a pastry cutter. I've been lost my pastry cutter. I need to get a new one. So when I do it with my hand, because they said you could do it with a fork. When I do it with my hands, I tend to move real quickly because I hate Shelly B, because I don't want the ground floor. Okay. I don't want yes, that's why I don't want my what's it called? My butter to get warm, because when using your hands, it will warm up the temperature of the butter. But if you move really, really quickly, you can really get it cold. So what I normally do is that if I know I'm gonna make, I'm gonna have all the information. Because what I'm gonna tell y'all to do is that I'm gonna tell y'all we're gonna make um I'm gonna do 3 cups of flour, 4 cups of flour. We're gonna make a small batch of biscuits using 3 cups of flour. And what I'm gonna have you guys do, I'm gonna put it all in the community page. Is that I want you guys to shred your butter. I use a shredder, and I shred my butter. And then once I shred it, I place it in the freezer, maybe an hour. Maybe an hour. I place it in the freezer, maybe an hour. And I shred my butter and put it in the freezer. And let me tell you, and you'll get some shortening because for some good flaky biscuit, I like putting like a stick and a half of shredded cold butter, and then maybe like 1/4 cup of shortening, vegetable shortening. And with the vegetable shortening, you're gonna put that in a cup and stick that in the freezer too. And it's all gonna be cold. And you gotta have your cold buttermilk. And even if you want, you can stick your bowl in the refrigerator. Just have a bowl sit in the refrigerator so the bowl could be cold. This biscuits, these are for my biscuits, these are the ingredients I use. I use unsalted butter. For flaky biscuits, I'll add some vegetable shortening, buttermilk, flour, and sugar. We're gonna need 5 things: butter, shortening, flour, milk, and sugar. We're gonna need 5 things. We're gonna be buttermilk. I know some people don't even use buttermilk with their biscuits. Some people use regular milk. I never yet used regular milk with my biscuits, so I'm gonna go with buttermilk. But one day I'm gonna do a biscuit recipe using a regular whole milk. No, shortening and lard is they're totally different. No lard. Shortening lard is totally different thing. Crisco, when I say shortening, I'm talking about Crisco, vegetable shortening, or your store. If you don't want to use Crisco, but Crisco's too high, you can use whatever store you go to. Like Walmart had their own. Walmart will have what's Walmart non-name brand name stuff. I forgot what Walmart non-brand name stuff. Walmart shortening stuff. But no lard. Lard is something totally different. It comes in a big square or container. You normally find that in the refrigerator section. Yeah, great value. Or great value shortening. It don't have to be Crisco. I buy Crisco. I even got some Crisco blocks. You know, the 1, 2, 3, the sticks, So and I buy Walmart name brand. It don't have to be Crisco, it could be a name brand, long as it's shortened and no lard. But I'm gonna have everything up there so that you guys could buy everything, get everything refrigerated, and so we can make some amazing biscuits, okay? So you get you some parchment. I'm gonna tell you all the tools you're gonna need to make it. If you got a cast iron pan, will be great. I don't have a cast iron pan anymore, so I now make mine on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. And I make mine kissing cousins. We're gonna go through all that. So because my grandmother used to use that. I'm glad I've asked. And your grandmother could have been doing making some awesome biscuits. I just never used lard before. I'm not saying that you can't, because remember, your grandmas is from the old days. Our southern roots, country grandmas. So they may do with the things that they had. And over time, recipes evolved and they changed and stuff like that. Now, you probably can use some good old lard because it's white like shortening, it melts like grease. So, that's what they used to cook with back in the day. I just never used it before. But I think that could be something that I probably could try one day, experiment on a recipe. Because trust me, grandmas don't never go wrong. Especially if you grew up eating some good biscuits and you know what she made with them, okay? Yes, but I never came out right. But I'm going to do with the ones that I practiced for years and just, had to, get it together, get it together, get it right, y'all. Because it's another biscuit recipe I want to share with you guys. But I don't want to, I have to do it first because because you do everything on TikTok. I seen a TikTok where this lady used cream cheese. She used 4 cups of flour. She used Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sophisticated lady. She used four this recipe I see on TikTok. They call them some type of southern biscuits. And I lost it, but I remember the recipe in my head. She called it some type of southern biscuits and yeah, strawberry jelly and butter. Girl, she called them some type of southern biscuits, and you need a 2-inch biscuit. I said I'm gonna buy a 2-inch biscuit cutter. And the only thing about the recipe that was different from mine is that they added cream cheese, 4 ounces of cream cheese. It was 4 cups of butter, her stick of cold butter, and she added cream cheese. Tamara Braxton used mayonnaise. Yeah, see, there's so many ways to make stuff. And then when she did them, they came out so beautiful and little and soft and fluffy. I was like, dang, I might gotta try that recipe. There's a lot of biscuit recipes out here. So I say I want to try that recipe. And if y'all don't remember, years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I gave y'all a biscuit recipe using the egg. The lady from Magnolia, the lady from Chip, and they come on. They do people houses and stuff. I know her husband named Chip. I forgot her name, and they have a channel on Discovery. And I didn't know she knew how to cook, or her food don't look all that great, but okay. But something that did look great to me was the her biscuits, and I had got a biscuit with Joanne. Yes, I got a biscuit recipe from her using an egg because she talked about how she struggled. Yes, Joanne Gaines, how she struggled with biscuits too. And everybody struggle with a biscuit. Biscuits got the most simplest ingredients, but they just don't adhere with you at times. They're very temperamental. You can have all the ingredients and you combine them and they just don't work. And what I think too is that everybody ovens works different. Because how many people know that you're supposed to cook your biscuits on 425 degrees? Stop, Celine. That's another misconception. What are you out there cooking your biscuits on? Biscuits is a high temperature cooking product. Some people do 400. I tend 425, but the majority of people, we cook our biscuits on 425 degrees. That's the temperature that biscuits should be cooked on. I could give you 400, depends on your you cook your meals at 500. See, yes, that's high, but that's what biscuits supposed to be cooked on. So I never did 500. I never did 500. The highest I ever went was 425. And for 425 for my biscuits, they come out great. So when we do this, if you typically make biscuits, you could do 500. I never seen a 500-degree teller. And I look at a lot of biscuit recipes, but I'm not saying you wrong. Just that maybe the ones I came across, I always see 425. But I haven't never come across a 500 one yet. But because there are so many ones out here, so trust. I know you probably did came across one, but I always been a 425. The biscuits always come out great, brown. There are some people before they put their biscuits in, they do egg washes. Before they put them in, they do butter. Some people do buttermilk. So that's why I say it's so many to get that golden brown effect on your biscuits. There's so many different ways that people do biscuits. It's just crazy out here. Um, but I'm gonna show you how I do it my way, and then if you learn it, if you like it, that's a recipe for you. Little face said my oven don't even go to 500. It's a biscuit for me. Oh man, what do my oven go to? I think my oven go to 500. I'm going to try it on 500 one day, but I think my oven go to 500. And we're gonna be using the self-rising flour. I don't always do self rising flour. Sometimes I do I just do all purpose flour and then add some baking powder. But it's better to use a self rising flour just because it's one less ingredient and you don't want to forget to add your baking powder. Yes, handle them as little as possible and cook them quick. Yes, Taylor, that's what we was talking about, that coldness. Cause a good biscuit, it got things that buttermilk got to be cold. My bowl be cold. My shortening be cold. Everything be cold, except for my sugar. But yeah, but I'm gonna have that ready for y'all. I'm going to grocery store. I'm going to grocery store on Tuesday. So I'm most definitely going to I think we're gonna do it. Go store Tuesday. Don't quote me. I'm thinking about Thursday. I'm thinking about Thursday evening. And the video is focused on a biscuit, your best breakfast biscuit sandwich. So where the video is about the biscuit, but what you put inside your biscuit is up to you. So basically, doing a biscuit sandwich, and whatever you want to put in your biscuit, it's up to you. I was thinking about doing a nice breakfast biscuit sandwich, or just doing some biscuit with some butter and strawberry jelly. It's dressing. Yes, that's what I use. I use that too. Butter, I'm shortening, a little sugar. Yep, I use that too. That's what I use. And just make the biscuit so nice. And you do put the flour on the counter and just do a couple of flips and layers so you could build that flakiness. Flip it in a couple of times and fold it a couple of times so we could build that flakiness and get that height. Yes, but still handle when you do it, that's still a cold process too. So you want to do it and get it done. I'm gonna show you guys. Only and grab your favorite pan. Again, lately I've been using parchment paper and cookie sheet, just because I don't have a cast iron. But if you have a cast iron, butter that cast iron and put those biscuits down there. And I do kiss and cousins with my biscuits. I don't like some people do those. Some people don't do kiss and cousins with their biscuits, but I like to do the kiss and cousins because it allows them to plump up together and those outer edges won't get so crispy. But a lot of people don't do kiss and cousins, but I do. I always, when it comes to my rolls and my biscuits, I just feel like that's just what they have to do. It just plump up rice better. Thank you, Celine. No, when I moved, I lost a lot of stuff because I didn't get back into. I had a lot of stuff that I didn't get back to in time, and unfortunately, the place had got cleaned out, and so I lost it. So I had to get me another iron skillet. I had two of them too. I think I had a 10-inch and a 14-inch. So I lost my Dutch oven, my red Dutch oven pot. I gotta get again. Yeah, it was stuff that didn't get packed, and I was like, oh my God. So yeah, so I gotta get it again. Cause it does, yes. So I got to get it's certain things I gotta get back again. I gotta get my Dutch oven back. I gotta give me a couple of iron skillets and stuff. Boy, I'm gonna get them back again. So I just cooked my biscuits on a cookie tray with some I had parchment paper sheets. Reynolds Wrap had parchment paper sheets that are good, perfect size for a cookie tray, and so that's what I've been using. Or I use you said too. I meant to say I cook some dress because I was trying to say, oh, you take Truly dressing. That's not just to say amaze me. I say, oh, you take Truly dressing. But yeah, so that's what we gonna do. I said I'm doing live biscuit, make a biscuit. Yeah. and dressing too. And I got a quick somebody who will make a cornbread dressing. And if you ain't experiencing it, I got what I did this Thanksgiving and I never did before. And this is my first time doing it. When I had Thanksgiving in my son Brandon's house, I made chicken dressing, chicken cornbread dressing. Excuse me. I'm gonna show y'all this year to make it, I don't want to say idiot proof, but to make it that anybody can do it this way, you're going to have an amazing dressing. So what I did last year, because I was cooking at Brandon House and I ain't feel like doing my cooking. So what I did with my cornmeal dress, with my dressing is that I didn't chop up no holy trinity, with the onions and pepper and celery. I didn't do none of that. You know what I did? I made a cornbread. I made my cornbread. I boiled my boneless skinless chicken breast. I crumbled up my cornbread. I got my chicken, my cream of chicken, can of cream of chicken. I chopped up my chicken. I chopped up my cornbread. I had my can of cream of chicken. And you know what I did? I grabbed 2 boxes of stove top stuffing mix and threw in there. Cause they already seasoned with that flavor. And I threw it in there with some chicken broth. So I made like a semi-homemade dresser, and then I told T what I did, and my sister did the same thing. She said, "Girl, my stuff came out so good." I said, "Yeah," I said, "Cause you know what? I just ain't feel like chopping onions and all that stuff." And I said, and I had the stuffing mix stovetop sitting in my house, and so what I did is that I made my cornbread, I made my chicken, I grabbed my cream of chicken, and I grabbed my chicken broth, and I just threw in 2 boxes of that stove top with all that stuff and stirred it all up, honey. And I did add a little bit extra seasoning because even though stovetop is flavorful, you still mixing it with some cornbread and the chicken had flavor, the chicken. So I just add a little bit of something, a little bit of pepper, this, that, or whatever. And I don't put no eggs in my I stopped using eggs and a lot of stuff, y'all, because a lot of people, I found out a lot of people don't do eggs. They're allergic. I stopped putting eggs in my macaroni and cheese. I grew up putting eggs in macaroni and cheese, but I stopped. You don't have to put eggs in macaroni and cheese. It's still, people put in there, they said so it could hold together. That macaroni and cheese still holds together even without the eggs. My stuffing, homemade stuffing. About 2 years ago, I stopped putting eggs in my stuffing because people like, do it got eggs in it? I'm allergic to it. So I stopped putting eggs in my stuffing. My stuffing still bake well in the oven. Take it out, it's being this nice little form the way it's supposed to be. Hey, Taylor. So it's a lot of things. I ain't gonna say everything, but I do know right now for me, anybody can eat my macaroni and cheese because I don't put no eggs in it. And anybody can eat my homemade dressing because I don't put no eggs in it. I've been stopped doing that like the last 3 years or so. No eggs in macaroni, and my stuffing the last 2 years. No eggs in my stuffing, and I found out that it didn't make or break that dish. Food is about flavor, and as long as that dish is flavorful and seasoning, and you bake it well, it stays together. So yeah, so that's a quick tip. Anybody want to make some homemade cornbread dressing? That's a quick and easy tip. Get you some stovetop stuffing. Do everything else. Boil your chicken. Get your cream of celery, your cream of chicken, whatever you use in yours, and your cornbread and your chicken and vegetable broth or whatever chicken broth, whatever you use. I'm gonna show y'all this year for Thanksgiving for a quick and easy stuffing that your family wouldn't even know. Your family never ate it. But see, I grew up. Now, I ain't gonna say people can't cook because my mama, my grandmama, they knew how to cook. So, but they added eggs in it. And I think because that's how my mother was taught. We do what we taught until you're old enough to figure it out. It's certain things that you don't need, and it'll come out great. So yeah. They say I can barely cook too. I liberated a lot of recipes that I grew up on. Like I said, like with banana pudding. I grew up on banana pudding from box and cans and stuff. My mom and my grandmother, they were not bakers. But as I got older, I liberated that recipe, and I learned to make homemade custard. And when I started making banana pudding, I started using making homemade custard. Oh, not the eggs, just adding a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, that's true too. So it's a lot of old recipes that I grew up on that I liberated from my family. Yeah, it's a lot of old recipes that I liberated from my family that I learned to do them. But as I got older, I tweaked. That's just like any good recipe. You take any good recipe and they lay the foundation for you, and then you make it your own by you tweak it, like you may add a little bit more of this and take something out. Yes, once you have it, you can't go back. And that's how I make mine every year. I make my own vanilla custard. Like, it comes out good. Now it's a lot of work because that whisking and stirring, and you can't not you can't leave it. You got to be on top of the stove. But I walk away from mine not long, like for a second or two, because your arm and your hand get tired. With my hands really get tired. So I stop stirring like for 20 seconds or something, then get back in there stirring. I take little increments of breaks in between making my custard. But I've been making it for such a long time I could do that. But someone who's not a pro of making vanilla custard, I would say you gotta get that stir on. But I've been making mine for so long that I could stop like for 20 seconds or more and sit there and just be look at it. Okay, go back to stirring again. And I never really had an issue. And I never tempered. Um, I never tempered. I see a lot of people temper. I never tempered with the eggs and stuff. My eggs never cook. A lot of people do the temper thing with the what they do the milk and sugar and stuff on the stove, and then before they mix their eggs in a separate bowl, then they add in the milk and sugar into a separate bowl and do it like that. That's called tempering, and then you pour the egg mixture into the hot so you cut. I never tempered. When I taught myself to do it, I never did it that way. I think that would be the correct way to do it, but I am not a chef. I am a home cook, and what works for me may not work for everybody. The way I make my custard, I don't use flour. I use cornstarch. I put my sugar, my egg yolks, my cornstarch, and my milk. I put it all in the pan at once and turn that stove on and just to go for it. I never tempered. The only thing I don't do is that the vanilla and my butter is the last thing I put in. Once I turn the stove off, is at the consistency that I want. I add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and put in my vanilla, and then stir that vanilla and butter in once you finish cooking, and boom, there you go. But some people may need to temper because some people may say your eggs will cook. My eggs never cooked on me. I just throw all my stuff in the pan, pour in my 4 cups of milk or whatever, how much I'm making, turn that stove on a medium, and I just get to stirring. And I never cooked my yolks. My yolks never cooked. God must have blessed me on that one when it comes to making my custard. Because I done seen a lot of people who tried that way and their yolks would cook on them and all that other stuff. But I never tempered and my yolks never cooked. But I know the right way. A real chef will show you guys how to temper it because you don't want to take a chance. But I just never did. But I could teach how, but I just never did. Okay, guys, I had a nice time today. This is Throwback Thursday. And remember, every recipe that we do, I don't double boil my custard either. I do my stuff straight. Go look at my banana pudding videos. I do my stuff straight in the pan. I don't use no double boiler. I don't do all that. The only time I double boil something is when I was making Swiss meringue. When I was making Swiss meringue frosting, buttercream frosting, I double boil with that. I don't double boil a lot. I just try to put my stuff in the pan, do what I do, and it just happened to come out right. I thank the cooking gods for that all the time. I thank the cooking gods for that all the time. But just remember, whatever recipe that you're trying, just know that you're unstoppable in it. If you constantly try it and don't give up on it, I know food is expensive. We ain't gonna keep trying it back to back to back. But just remember to always go back to it when you get a chance to. Don't let that recipe take you over. You take that recipe over. Be unstoppable in everything that you do in your life. That's include cooking. Because some people just oh, I just can't cook. I just can't cook. Don't give up on yourself. Cooking is all about controlling of the heat and your flavors and seasoning. You control the heat. Remember, it's your stove. The stove don't control you. Control the heat of what you're cooking. And remember, when it comes to seasoning, start off little so that you could taste it. And once you taste it, then you can add. Don't go be dumping all these seasons in there. And you done made some salty, peppery, spicy stuff. And guess what? Then you putting all that stuff down the drain because you can't take that away. But with seasoning, with cooking, you control the temperature. That way you don't burn your food. And you control the flavor. Always start off with a little, not a lot. Start off with little, not a lot. And as you taste, you season. As you taste, you season. And your palate would adhere to the flavors. And you'd be like, okay, that's good. That's good. And anytime you baking, baking is all about measurements. Make sure you just use your measuring spoons and your measuring cups and everything. You should be good. And you follow step by step and you're measuring correctly, you should be good. I was trying to see what Tella Issa's talking about, but I can't see. I didn't see what she was saying. Yeah, but I know, trust me, truly, I've been there and hated that. You just spend a lot of money on a recipe and the food don't come out right. And that's the part and that's truly, truly, that's the part that truly makes you want to give up. It's that when baking picks and cups, see. That's good. That's good. That's the part. That's the part that really gets you frustrated because you think about the money you spent. I done spent this money, all this money on this ingredients, and it don't come out. And that's the part that make you don't want to try again because of the finances. You be like, I spent money, and then what if I do it again? And it's still messed up. That's why I say I know that when we doing an ingredient, we may not do it back to back, but don't let it stop you. You may go back into it like 3 weeks later, a month later, and be like, let me try this again. It's a month later, and then it may come out right. And sometimes too, we mess up on ingredients because we rush ourselves. We be anxious, you be excited. So when you're doing something, you're doing it for the first time, try to breathe. Try not to rush yourself. Stay calm. Don't think about, be like saying to yourself, I ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna come out right. Speak positivity into your recipe. The tongue is powerful. When we say things, we speak it into existence. Speak positivity into your recipe. Be calm. Don't be anxious. Take your time. Don't rush yourself because you're doing this in the comfort of your home. You're doing it for yourself. So there's no need to rush. Take your time. Speak positivity to yourself. Control the temperature of what you're cooking and control your flavor and your seasoning. Remember, a little flavor at a time. And as you go, then you season. Just don't go all willy-nilly, just start dumping everything in it. And tell you will become a great cook if you follow these steps. Don't be nervous. Take your time. Control the temperature of your fire. Season a little at a time. And be unstoppable. And with that being said, Soul Squad, I am out. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. Again, if you're in the DMV area, I am selling my turkey dinners on June the 15th. You can start putting your orders in now. They're $20. The location spot is not the same for this particular pickup. I am gonna be doing banana pudding cups for dessert. I'm doing banana pudding cups for dessert. You can cash out me at $flour, FLOUR 54. The name gonna say Deron Waller, or you could PayPal me, soulfultvlogs@gmail.com through PayPal. But either way you do it, please send your email address so I can give you the time, location of pickup for June 15th. With that being said, guys, I love you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. And I'm taking orders. No, I'm only doing pre-orders. I'm only doing pre-orders. So by the time the 13th come, you got from the day to the 13th. Oh, I'm selling turkey wing dinners. Turkey wing dinners on the 15th. Turkey wings, string beans with smoked meat, mac and cheese, yams, rolls, and banana pudding for dessert. It's going to be on the 15th. I'm taking pre-orders now. The pickup location is going to be different, so please include your email. $20. $20. You get to choose between your two sides. It's going to be turkey wings. You get to choose your size and everything. It's the meat plus two sides and a roll. So I'm taking orders starting today up until the 15th. Up to the 13th. I'm sorry, up until the 13th. And because I'm gonna calculate how much food I need to make. So starting today up until the 13th, I am taking all pre-orders. Make sure you include your email, and yeah, that's how we doing it here. Okay. So, and with that being said, I am out. So, squad, I will see you guys on the next check-in, which is TGIF, which is tomorrow. Okay. And again, if you have a TikTok, or if you have a TikTok, you don't have your notifications on, please turn your notifications on, because if you want to hear some music, that's where I be. Thank you, Taylor. She said, challenging all Soul Squad members to make a donation if you're not in the area. And again, it's $flour, FLOUR 54. And so if you have a TikTok, I will be on TikTok later this evening playing some music. TikTok is going to become my official channel for music outside of Discord, because my son, I did the co-worker thing. Everybody worked too far. Their hours that they work all the way out Virginia. I can't deliver and stuff to these people, and they not coming to get it, so it's too far. Now with the neighbor one, I said I'm gonna let my neighbors know in this one. I'm gonna put something on my mailbox. I'm gonna put something out there on the mailbox. So yeah, so TikTok is now my official music channel. I love music. I love party with my people. I love my bad karaoke, because the girl thinks she can sing. But music brings me joy. Singing makes me happy, even though I know I can't. Karaoke make me happy. And I could do it better in the privacy of my home than I would do at a karaoke bar. I wouldn't do it at a karaoke bar, but I do it at home. And I love it, and I be having so much fun. If you want to enjoy getting in on the fun, guys, if you have a TikTok, I'm at the little @ Soulfult45. Put your notification bell on, so when you hear your TikTok go off, it's me. We about to play us some music, okay? And I will be on TikTok later on this afternoon. I don't know what time yet, because I got to make these 2 videos for my blogging channel. But it may be later on in the evening. But I will go live on TikTok today. I just don't know what time, because I got some stuff I got to do first. Thank you, Tasha. But other than that, I'm out. This been a great check-in. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for She right here. She right here. Oh man, she ain't getting lost in transition no more. I be misplacing her all the time. But yeah, oh y'all, it's this good little show on Netflix called Geek Girl. It's this good little show on Netflix called Geek Girl. I looked at it. It got 10 episodes. I binge watched it last week. Right after I got finished, I already went to Google my, is it gonna be a season 2? They don't know yet. But it's this cute little show on Netflix called Geek Girl. I thought it was so nice. So you're looking for something to look at. It's 10 episodes. You know, like I said, I binge watched it all the way through. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me tell you what else I found yesterday, real quick. I'm doing y'all some good movie update. Anybody got Roku? Oh, it was so good. I personally, for me, I give it like a 4 stars. It's a cute. I liked it. I was not mad that I watched all 10 episodes, and it got me to the point. It got me saying, "Oh yeah, it got to be a season 2." It was really good. It was really powerful. It's like it uplifts you, you know, from people being more, you know, people being bullied. I hate people bully people, man. But bullying you and your self-esteem and believing yourself and knowing that you could do this. Okay, so if you guys got Roku, y'all know Roku is a free app. I binge watched an 8-part series on Roku yesterday. I found I don't even look at my Roku. I forgot that you go get movies on Roku, and I forgot that Roku has their own original stuff. Well, Christian Slater, it's called Spiderwick. It's called Spiderwick on Roku. It just came out this year. They're done. It only got 8 episodes. It was so good. It's called Spiderwick. I'm going to say it's scary. Oh, goodness. Ogres, fairies, dragons, modern times. No, I don't think it's scary. It's not scary at all. Yes, I like Freestyle Roku. Yes, and it was so good, y'all. I looked at all 8 episodes. All 8 episodes. It was so good. That's why I had a long life. I did what I did yesterday, came home. I looked at all of it. I think I was up until 3 o'clock this morning or something. I think I was up to about 3:30. I looked at all. It was so good. Because I looked at some yesterday morning. Looked like 2 before I left. But then when I came home, I finished it up. And when I tell you it was good, it's called Spiderwick. And then I was like, okay, Roku, you doing this? But I tried to search through their other original shows. They ain't really had nothing else on there. Because, you know, they got a lot of old movies on there. If you want to see some movies, Roku got some of your old favorite movies on there. And it's free, people. As far as like their originals, that was the only one I saw that was good. All the other originals, I really didn't. I was like, nah, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that. But that Spiderwick, check it out on Roku, on Netflix. Check out Geek Girl. I think you guys gonna like both of them. I think you are. Oh, an Interview with a Vampire is back on AMC. Yeah, yes. Oh yes, Night Agent is good. Night Agent is good. I've been done that. And, I'm waiting for season 2 of Night Agent. I think I talked about Night Agent before. Night Agent was the bomb. I had turned my son on. My son started. I said, boy, I've been looking at Night Agent. You should. Yeah, so anybody into AMC, the latest AMC right now, because I'm waiting for Daryl to drop, The Walking Dead. I think he's supposed to drop in June, sometime this month. But if you were into the Interview with a Vampire from last year, season 2 dropped. I think they got 4 episodes. I started the first 2 and I had to go back because I was busy and I really didn't look at them. But I'm a binge watch on some stuff. I think I'm waiting to get like 5 episodes. I'm a binge watch it. So Interview with a Vampire is back on AMC. Those 2 good shows, Roku, Spiderwick, Netflix, Geek Girl. Get your TV on. All right, y'all. I am out. See you until next time, Soul Squad. Have a good Thursday. You guys have a great day.